Hey guys, I'm Daisho and I'm here bringing you some magic. This is going to be game 1, match 1 of my first Gatecrash draft. So, in the end of the last video, I showed you the deck that I'm rolling with, so make sure to go check that out if you haven't yet. Anyway, as this game starts off, sorry, the guy's a little cut off on the left, so you can only see like the bottom of his lands, but all he's got is a couple of mountains and a forest. Anyway, he leads off with a Scar Guildmage on turn 2, and rather than start taking damage from it and like let him get going and stuff, I decided to just mug it right there and have that be the end of it. So he's going to play an Armored Transport, which is a card that when I first saw it spoiled, I wasn't too excited about, but the more I've played with it, the more I've learned to respect it, and I feel like it's a pretty decent card. So one way that it actually just becomes awesome is if you put a Madcap skills on it. I mean, that just basically means that they have to chump with 2 creatures if they ever want to block it, and they can never kill it in combat. I thought that my Basilica Guards would be a good way to deal with it, but it just didn't work out. Luckily for me, though, I do have a Ground Assault here, and this is something, an issue with a little bit of sequencing. So I played a Mugging on turn 2 to kill his Scar Guildmage, but then I played the Ground Assault here to kill the thing that I could have just killed, the Armored Transport with the Madcap skills on it. So instead of doing it that way, I could have actually curved out better if I had played the Ground Assault on 2 and then the Mugging on turn 4, because then I would have also been able to play that Prophetic Prism or the Sunhome Guildmage that that I had in my hand. But I don't know if that actually would have ended up working out, especially since it worked out fine here since I just got to extort him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to extort with the Sunhome Guildmage since it used my only white and I didn't have that prism out, so maybe it would have ended up working out. But anyway, he's just going to mug my Guildmage, so it seems as though Guildmages are just getting mugged left and right here. But I'm just going to play an Assault Griffin and extort him, so that's like, I mean, it's just a pretty good turn 5 here. I keep messing up with the life totals, and yep, there we go. Or 18 to 16, 18 to 17. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. It took me a while to figure out how to use the little life total thing there, but eventually we got there. So anyway, Assault Griffin, I was talking about it, and you guys saw in the draft, it just went later and later and later, and eventually I got one third to last or something like that. But anyway, I really like the card. So right here, I don't really feel like losing my Assault Griffin. I could have traded with the Warmight Infantry, and that would have been fine, but I didn't feel like playing into a Blood Rush spell or something like that, and I felt like just chump blocking the 2/3 would have been fine, and taking 2 damage, going down to 15, I mean, I still have plenty of life left. Anyway, right here, I reached 6 mana, and it might seem a little aggressive to attack with the Assault Griffin here, but luckily for me, I drew my Hellkite Tyrant, and man, is a 6/5 for 6 flying trample is just gigantic. I mean, it's so much bigger than anything on the battlefield. It's like, it's just really, really difficult to deal with. And I'm just very, very close to winning this game. I just need to attack him twice now with, I mean, since I have that Griffin and the Tyrant, all I have to do is just swing it for 9 twice. So right here is a risky scenario for me, since if he just attacks with everything, then normally I think, okay, well, I can just block and kill the Experiment one with my Basilica Guards, and I can just block and kill the Warmight Infantry with my Hellkite Tyrant. But if he does make that attack, then that makes me a little bit scared, and I'm not really sure exactly if he's got some sort of Blood Rush spell or something. Maybe a Pit Fight even would do something there. I'm not even sure. But he might have some sort of trait or block or something like that to do that would put me in a bad position. So anyway, I'm just gonna, but he decides not to attack, so that is definitely pretty useful for me. So anyway, I play this Prophetic Prism, trying to see if, what I can draw. I have a Crown Ceratok and a 5-alarm Fire in hand, and if I had drawn a land, I would have been able to play the Ceratok with Extort, but instead I just decided to play 5-alarm Fire with Extort. And I mean, at this point, 5-alarm Fire is a little bit of overkill. I mean, I get 2 triggers on that thing once my dudes deal some damage, and I'm going to take him all the way down to 5 life swing, with a 9-point swing. I'm going to play Guildgate and then pass, and then all I've got left is that Ceratok. So he's on 5 lands, I think, and he really needs some sort of special card to get him out of this situation. I guess just a kill spell for the Hellkite Tyrant could buy him some time, but even then, that 5-alarm fire is going to get filled up and kill him anyway. So that's going to be the game. He's just going to concede here, and stay tuned for the next one. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.